Welcome back to Inside the Leeway, stories from West Campus, where we will be sharing memories and stories from the old West Campus building that was part of Pekin Community High School in Pekin, Illinois, until it was torn down and replaced by a Dollar General. The stories from the halls, the classrooms, and the unforgettable Leeway. I'm your host, Scott Action Jackson from the class of 1998. Today we will be reading from Holly Kent Simpson, who graduated the class of 1992 and was kind enough to share some of their memories with us. First question. Your first memory stepping onto the campus. Holly replied with, "My first memory of stepping onto the campus is excitement. My cousin and I walked to West Campus for freshman pictures." I'm trying to remember. The freshman pictures, were they done in the Leeway? Or were they done in one of the gymnasiums? A handful of people would be excited onto their first steps into this new part of their life, stepping onto a high school, let alone a building such as this. Second question. A favorite story or moment from your time there? She responded with, "One of my favorite memories is using the Leeway for gym class in winter. We ran and ran and ran. It felt like we were breaking the no running in the hallway rule." I think I remember some classes were using the Leeway to jog for the gym classes, even though I think all the gym classes I took stayed in the gymnasiums for the running and stuff. And yeah, we were, when it was actually nice enough out, we did actually jog around on the track over there on James Field. PE gym classes did go over to James Field and jog on the track over there. Third question. Who was someone at school who impacted you the most? Holly replies, "I had so many impactful teachers. Miss Herbner, Mr. Pearson, Mr. Love, Miss Noble. So many teachers who impacted me." That is great to hear. When you think about, like in this case, for someone who graduated back in 92, by the time I got there, I think I only recognized the Mr. Pearson. So the other ones might have left at the point when I actually joined up at Pekin Community High School. But I know a lot of teachers impacted a lot of students. Fourth question, which is a multi-part question. How often after leaving did you pass the building? And have you passed by the area recently? How did it make you feel? She replied with, "I passed every day. I felt saddened that nothing was being done with the building." You're not the only one. I mean, my God, how long did it just sit there rotting away? And they used it for storage, or at least they claimed they did. Most people who actually went by, all they saw was like trucks parked in the little circle drive. They didn't really see that much going in and out. So I really question if the city of Pekin knew what was going to happen with the building, if they would even have sold it to him. Fifth question. If you could walk through West Campus one more time, where would you go first? Holly responded with, "If I could walk through West Campus one more time, I would go to the hall behind the girls' gym. Then the library. It smelled like an old book. It's one of my favorite smells. An old book smell. Oh, that's kind of something that you cannot put a price tag on. Well, you kind of can if..." The sixth and last question, another multi-parter. If a documentary was made based on the old West Campus building, Would you watch it? And what would you hope it says we can learn? She replied with, I would watch a documentary based on West Campus. I would hope to learn how the campus began and changed from decade to decade. That would be an interesting thing to showcase. That'd be a great thing to have in there. Again, it is incredible how a single building like this can hold so many lives, laughs, and lessons for so many students that go in and out of the building. Thanks to Holly for sharing her memories and stories with us. If you'd like to share your own West Campus memories, I'm still collecting and waiting for responses. Just reach out and message me directly or comment wherever you find this episode that you want to be heard. I'd love to hear from you. On the next episode, we will hear from Tara Williams, who shares memories of West Campus before even being a student there. Again, thanks for stepping back inside the leeway with me. Until next time, let's keep her memory alive, one story at a time.